Bankers at 7:30 this evening on ITV. When a young London actor went to audition for a part in a film about a young wizard, he had no idea how much his life could change. 13 years on, and Daniel Radcliffe is one of the most recognisable actors in the world. He's now left Harry Potter behind and is in London to promote his new film, Kill Your Darlings.
Extraordinary men propel society forward. It is our duty to break the law.
Really?
It's how we make the world wider.
You are an extraordinary man.
Oh, thank you.
Return of the native. Leviathan. Tear 'em up, boys. Destroy the old and build the new.
Well, Daniel Radcliffe is in Waterloo tonight, a special exhibition to celebrate the launch of that film. Thanks very much for joining us, Daniel. Now, this film covers the early years of the Beat generation, which includes Allen Ginsberg, which you play, William S. Burroughs and Jack Kerouac. So tell us about your character in particular.
Well, I played Allen Ginsberg in the film. It's sort of not the Allen Ginsberg that everyone knows, with the beard and the sort of slightly mad behaviour in his later years. He's a much more conservative young guy. He's not been exposed to sort of the wild life of uni yet, and that's really what the film is about, him discovering himself.
Now, we did just see a clip of the film, and there is something quite Harry Potter-esque about the way that you look in the film, of course, because you're wearing the glasses, for example. Are you quite, is it quite important to you to make sure that you don't play parts that are too in tune with your Harry Potter years? I pick stuff that really interests me and that I love doing and that excites me. And I think, to be honest, any actor who's worth their salt doesn't want to really repeat themselves too much. And I think the way I have the most fun doing my job is by trying to keep it as varied as possible. So, I like, and I think if my taste is slightly offbeat, then maybe that's a good thing. I certainly have had fun on everything I've done so far. So tell us about this exhibition that's happening at Waterloo.
Yeah, it's very, very cool. Basically, it's an exhibition of cut-up art that's being projected around several locations around London over the next 3 days, and it's a ton of artists and professionals and non-professionals have sent a load of stuff in, and it's incredibly original. And cut-up art basically is art that's been made by cutting up other pieces of art and your text or poems or whatever it is, and kind of slamming it all together. And the results have just been amazing and original and very, very cool. So I encourage everybody to check it out.
Well, it's a very modern way.
The reason it links to the film was because, I was going to say the reason it links to the film was because the Beats themselves were big proponents of that method. Oh,
well done for squeezing that one in, Daniel. But it's a very modern way of looking at art. But talking about other modern things, today, well, in the last couple of days, you've been talking about celebrities on Twitter. So you don't think it's a good idea for them to be on there if they want some kind of privacy? So we won't be seeing you on there anytime soon in that case?
No, I mean, I can only really speak for myself, but I definitely think if you're somebody who wants a private life, that then by saying what you're doing every second of the day may not be the best way of going about that. I didn't mean to stir up any controversy.
No, of course. All right, Daniel, thank you very much for joining us.
Cool, thank you very much. Cheers.
The Queen was given a bird's eye view of London today as she visited the Shard. Her journey to the top